Y'all asked, I am here to deliver. Hopefully we can keep doing this for you guys. This is gonna be a PM session, triceps, lateral delts, and biceps. Like I said, I split up my chest from my triceps and my lateral delts and my biceps. I do the same thing with my back. I'll do lateral delts and biceps on both pull days. Triceps, lateral delts, biceps on both push days. I alternate the emphasis a little bit, so today you're gonna see mostly triceps, a little bit of biceps, a little bit of lateral delts. On this video, because we'll try to record more of them like this, try to ask me some questions. Like if you have questions about how I split up that frequency, what the volume looks like for each muscle group, things like that, I'll answer whatever question you guys have, leave them below. Whenever I have more blood-brain glucose, I will have competent answers for you all. But we're gonna get into the session. Like I said, I don't have too much blood-brain glucose currently. So we're just gonna get right into training. Smith machine, low incline, skulls, superset with a close grip press, the same weight. That is the first exercise. Moving into a Katana, one arm overhead press after that. And then some kind of maybe free motion lateral and a stretch curl. So that'll be the session today. Should take about 45 minutes. Let's get after it. Now I can only speculate, but for the longest time, I was doing flat Smith lying skulls, JM style, and my elbows started to get a bit of tendonitis, just a tad, nothing crazy. I, took some time away from it and came back to doing these at a lower incline. As long as you keep your elbows pretty high and in, you're getting the same stretch because you're going to the neck. It's a JM style. But the incline, that slow incline there, really took a lot of pressure off my elbows. And the pump I got from them was absolutely insane. I can only speculate, partially the novelty, partially the pronation angle changes like I talked about, potentially the force because you are more of an incline. It is still an amazing stretch, and I'm very much enjoying this exercise. If you guys have a bench that does low incline, try it out, or just elevate a flat bench with some plates. A 60-degree plus incline is probably a little bit too much for this, unless you just do some kind of like French press, which is the behind the head press. Those are fine at a high incline. I like those sometimes. This superset with close grip, we're gonna get after it, look at my working weight, and we'll go right into it. So Mario wanted to try, and he loved the exercise. So maybe you guys can give me some feedback below too if you try it out. So the working weight today is 140, I believe. So I'm gonna go and add another 25, keep warming up. Also, new low weigh-in today. I was a ½ pound under the weight cap for my height for Classic. I think it's easy to say making weight this year will not be like it was the last couple of years. So again, we count the implement as 45. I know the Smith is pretty, it's got a lot of, almost like a floating Smith. So that leaves 50 pounds on each side, so this is 145. I'm going to program, at 140 it was gonna have me do 12 for my skulls and then 6 reps for the press, because that's what I got last week. But I'm actually gonna go like this, 145, next. Notice that jump down to 10 reps, okay? So because I went ahead and I modified the weight, which you all can do as well, the app will auto regulate what it wants you to do with the reps, which is a really fucking cool feature because one, not everybody wants to fuck with 2.5s and on and off. It's not a bad thing. Microloading is great, but a lot of gyms just don't have 2.5s. 145, we're gonna go for 10. And then for the press, I believe it has me doing 6. So 16 total reps on this superset. This is one of my favorite supersets. Hopefully The antibiotics are out of my system enough, and I have enough glycogen that this won't be too terrible. Just for the press. For a week 2 or 3 RIR, nailed it. Nailed it. Set number 2 has me doing, well, it's saying 6 for the skulls, but we'll see. We're gonna go to whatever we can do with 2 in the tank. It dropped it to 6 when I changed the weight to 145, but it's feeling good today. If you're gonna blow the performance out of the water and you're not at 2 in the tank yet and you kind of wanna push yourself a little more that week, feel free. Just make sure that you're leaving room. You're actually doing 3 or 2 in the tank. Otherwise, it's just gonna get real hard real quick and you'll be ending your mesocycle a little early. Eight and 5, so 13 total reps there, not bad. So Mario's telling me that I kept making him yawn because I was yawning in the videos. Guys, I'm sorry, okay? I'm struggling right now. I'm fucking struggling. Mario was asking me some questions before the session about how he could structure his training because he's using the app actually. Generally, when I'm doing a vertical emphasis, so my incline specific pressing, I did incline and then a couple sets of flat. But for me, that's an emphasis of vertical pushing. When I do that, I do more of a horizontal tricep emphasis, so like a skull crusher. And when I do my flat pressing emphasis, I'll do the vertical tricep stuff. This mesocycle, I have a superset of flat, so horizontal tricep stuff, my skull crushers. And I'm gonna do one vertical exercise. It's a single arm overhead katana extension, which is insanely isolated, not super fatiguing, but it's a great vertical tricep exercise. So I'm doing mostly horizontal with a little bit of vertical triceps today. I don't normally do that. I normally do one tricep exercise per push session, unless I'm emphasizing triceps at mesocycle, which I don't emphasize anything when I'm dieting down, guys, who keep asking. You do not emphasize your muscles when you're dieting down. That's for massing. So I'm doing both today. Only 1 or 2 sets of the katana overhead, and then I'll have my lateral delts and biceps. So I'll show you the setup of that real quick. And I got a fucking pump already, holy shit. Holy shit. This is the most important part of the day, you guys. Rack your fucking weights. Especially you people, what you probably, if you're watching my videos, you're not one of these people who fucking load up 10 plates per side on the leg press and quarter fucking rep it. Or who just use, point at that machine real quick, who just like to use the Cybex where it's super easy at the very end range of the exercise. So when you get your deepest in that exercise, it's the easiest. And everyone loves it because they can load up 10 fucking plates per side and look badass and wrap their knees up. And it's so goddamn stupid. So make sure you're racking your weights at least if you're gonna be that guy. So I'm almost taking my lat and pushing it toward that upper corner of the wall because it's pushing my elbow this way and stretching my tricep more, stretching that head of the tricep a lot more. So when you do this, I'm a fan of keeping it here and not all the way down here. One, it's just a little less down here, and two, this is just easier to get into position. You just duck under it. That's the Katana extension. I've learned to love these just because of the stretch. It's absolutely nutty. So you're gonna see my lat is gonna go that direction. So there's a whole ass attachment for these. A weird handle that's like cone shaped, so it's like thicker and then skinny. You grab it like this. I'm just gonna use this, but it's really comfortable if you do end up getting one. Whew. It actually only had one set program, guys. Because I have 4-ish weeks of hard training, I'll do one. I won't add a set. Sometimes you can add sets if you want to, but I'll do what the app's saying. I do have a really good pump, and I did do chest earlier, so we will move on to my, I think lateral delts are next. Maybe I'll probably do biceps first. So this will be a fun one to record for you guys. Appreciate it, man. How you doing? Thank you, man. Not too bad.
Dude, everything's just like, it's all rounded out good.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm like probably 4 to 6 weeks out, so.
4 to 6 weeks?
Yeah.
Where are you competing at?
This will be a fun one for you guys to see. Lots of coaching cues. We did a video on this specifically on the RP YouTube channel. I think we called it like the best bicep exercise, you know, one of those catchy bullshit clickbait titles. Doing a lying flat curl. You guys will get to see a lot of cool shit going on with my physique too, which is always a plus, at least for me. I go home and jack off to it. I don't know if you guys do. Lying flat curls, 2 big cues, chest to the ceiling. I know I say that a lot, but it really is just an amazing cue for like 90% of the exercises. Chest to the ceiling, and reach towards your heels. So you're gonna see what that looks like. I'm gonna warm up with 20s and my working weight's 30 pounds, I believe. And you'll see what that cue looks like, but instead of just letting it drop back like an incline curl, I'm reaching and getting the most out of that stretch position. I'll show you with the 20s and then we'll go into my working weight. So you just do still stretch back, tall chest, and reach towards your heels. And you do still let it come all the way down, get that full stretch. Curl. Getting leaner is such an illusion. Like you said, I look bigger. Probably down 30 pounds since the last time I saw him. But that's how it works, man. So when you see people in their off season posting pictures and stuff, and you think like, oh, they look smaller. Odds are, if you saw them in person, like they're a lot bigger. But the detail, definition, that kind of shit makes you appear larger, which is the whole idea behind bodybuilding. That's why strongmen ain't winning bodybuilding competitions, but they're like 6'8", 400 pounds. I'll just go into my working set, see how the pec feels. There can be some weird strain stuff. I just gotta get into better positions. God damn, I thought my death face is coming in finally. Bicep pain is like some of the fucking worst. That actually felt a lot heavier than week one. Holy shit. That big chest cue. You might notice that my chest is staying kind of like a little flatter. I've had some weird pec strain for like the last year, but I modulate my volume so well that it's never really an issue. With these lying flat curls and doing push plus these triceps, I feel it. I'm not inherently worried about there being an injury. I just, it feels weird. So you'll notice that my chest isn't as upright as it should be. I'm just kind of protecting that area a little bit. Still getting a great stretch in the biceps. This exercise is insane for biceps. I'll do my best with that high chest cue. If it feels weird, you'll see that it caves a little bit. Again, that's like same thing I was talking about with those Zumba presses. If this shit feels weird for you, tucking's fine. If any of those insane stretch positions give you any sort of discomfort in a joint or in a muscle, it's absolutely fine to do it the way you've done it. That even goes for like cutting range of motion. Like, you know, we'll often judge people. You see them going half range of motion on a leg press. Maybe they have a hip replacement or some shit. Any use case scenario of modifications to your technique that you need to do are fine. If somebody's gonna give you shit for it, fuck them. But if you're completely healthy, there's nothing really crazy you gotta work around, and I see you short ranging your fucking technique, we're gonna have a conversation face to camera. Oh my fucking god. Ow. That exercise gives me the craziest bicep pump. Oh my fucking god. Sometimes I wish that I just came in here and moved shit around like most people. Because I could just grab this and just go. When you learn the difference between working out and training, shit ain't easy. Shit is not easy. And there's days that it's not even fun. And people who say that you always should enjoy it have no idea what the fuck they're talking about. And they clearly don't want to be the best. Because to be honest, I would enjoy just coming in here and maxing out on bench every fucking day. The last time I've done a bench max is college. Find the right balance of enjoyment, logic, and analytical thinking applied in the direction of the outcome that you want. And that's when you'll see your best results. You're not gonna enjoy every aspect of training. I fucking hate training back. I hate it. If I could take back out of my fucking program entirely, I might. I love doing heavy barbell bent rows. I'm not even doing those right now because I'm in prep. And I'm really fucking lean, and it just puts you at a greater risk of injury if you're doing a lot of axial loaded stuff. You gotta train for the outcome that you want, not work out and hope that it comes. To some people it does. A lot of people come in here and they work out and they're genetically gifted as fuck and they look amazing. More power to them, but I'm gonna keep applying the most evidence-based approaches to create a physique that I'm proud of because I've done it the right way. And with less injuries, most likely. So we got lateral raises next. I don't think I'm gonna do dumbbell. I'll probably go use that lateral raise machine over there. I have a couple of drop sets. So Mario wanted to try this exercise out. So I'm actually gonna, I was like, hey, give me the camera. This will be cool for the audience. So Mario is gonna take the position that I was in. Go ahead, Mario. That's totally fine way to lay down, or you can just pull them back like I do. You're gonna reach your chest to the ceiling, curl up, and now try to keep your elbows tucked towards your side. Yep, and now reach towards your heels. Towards your heels, towards your nice and slow, nice and slow. Let them fall back just a tad, which more shoulder back, back, back. And now curl. And then down from right there. Toward the heels, toward the heels, toward the heels. Let it fall back a little. Big stretch, up. Good, again. Good. I'm gonna get low for you guys so you can see how he's reaching toward the heels on that curl. And then once it reaches full extension, there's a little bit more shoulder back involvement, curls. So going up beyond the body is quite silly because right here at the top, boom, right there is about where the tension comes off. So we're just going right back into the stretch. It's almost similar to a lengthened partial, except that literally is just the end of the contraction there. These are great. And just like that, Mario's a fucking expert. Great at training, great at camera. Look at him go. You guys want to increase your performance by 10x. RP versa grips. So this machine is fine. It's obviously not like super focused on the deep stretch because it stops like right here. With a Y raise, you can come in front of you. Honestly, I'm not too worried about it. I like the machine. It's nice. I'm not missing out on too much. Keeps me locked in. I only have one drop set here, and that's the whole workout. You notice this is my PM session for day one of the week, which is more focused on biceps than lateral delts, which is why I have one exercise of lateral delts, but it's just a drop set and it's just one. So that's less volume than I'll be doing on my other days. So like when I'm doing pull, like on Wednesday, I'll have more lateral delts and less biceps, and the emphasis kind of alternates in that direction. So it goes Monday, more biceps than lateral delts. Wednesday, more lateral delts than biceps. Thursday, back to biceps mostly. And then Saturday. So there's 2 days where I hit them right in a row, right back to back. And there's a little bit more to take into consideration there, but that's the gist of it. Now you know how to kind of modify those so you're getting the right hits of volume for the right amount of rest. And the app will do a lot of that for you, obviously, because you're rating your soreness, rating your pumps, all that good shit. So I have 4 drops today. Dropping about, on this machine, about 30 pounds per drop. On dumbbells, it's like 5 to 10 pounds per side. All right, y'all. That was the PM session. Definitely feeling flat. Definitely feeling tired. But we did it. We did the damn thing. Hopefully you got some good cues, takeaways, technique tips, shit like that. If you enjoyed the little snippet with me coaching Mario up through those lying flat curls, I'll be doing more videos like that with like clients, competitors. I'm gonna be in here pushing Hunter Henderson, my female bodybuilder competitor. She's about 6 weeks out also. I told her if she needs a couple sessions where I'm in here pushing her, I'm free to come. So maybe we'll get Mario to come film that too, because you'll get to see how I coach athletes as well. I have a few old videos like that. Some people are asking for glute workouts. Go look at the channel. I have a couple glute workouts with some wellness pros and shit like that. They're good videos. There are a lot of takeaways. They're like 50-minute long videos. So I'll do some more like that in the future. And let me know what else you guys want to see on the channel. As far as prep goes, we'll keep knocking out these progression kind of like weekly videos so you can see how the app is progressing my volume, and you can kind of keep note yourself. So if you're not using the app, at least you know what that looks like and how to maintain muscle tissue through a prep. But guys, as always, thank you for watching. Try to get this video out this week, and I'll see you next time.